What's up, guys? I'm going to be reviewing the movie St. Vincent, and this is going to be a different review because I'm in a different location. That's because I'm actually at a house that's at the place of Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and not only that, I'm going to be doing something different this time. I'm going to make sure this review is like 5 minutes or less, and not only that, I'm going to make sure it's going to be short and brief, and that I can explain what the movie's about. So here it goes. Now, what this movie is about this one man who, his name is, who is portrayed by Bill Murray, and he's very grumpy, lonely, and he doesn't know what to do in life. He just plain is a really grumpy old man. And there's like these people that move in, and there's this one lady who's next door, and her name is Melissa McCarthy, and her son is also moving in with her. And not only that, one day, like, there's like this one tree that smashes in in Bill Murray's car, and he gets really upset, and that's the first encounter that he has with Melissa McCarthy, and he asks her if he can pay him back, and he's a really grumpy man, and she's just a really sweet lady, Melissa McCarthy, in this movie, and she's trying to help out this man who just is having a tough life, and so like one day after school, her son has to be able to like stay somewhere in order to be able to in order to be safe. So he stays at this one old man's place, and eventually she has an idea of like eventually wanting to babysit him, and eventually Bill Murray babysits this one boy, and they develop a relationship. And this movie has a good balance between comedy and drama. And it's actually a lot more comedy drama than you expect. And at times, it can be a little bit too sentimental. And there's not, some scenes it's not as funny as you might expect. But overall, it's pretty funny. Like, for example, there's Naomi Watts, and she's portraying like this one lady who is from Russia, and she kind of has a pretty bad accent, but she's so quirky and she's so different, and I really like Melissa McCarthy, and not only that, I like Naomi Watts as well. Bill Murray, this isn't his greatest performance in any of his movies, but overall, I would have to say it's Bill Murray. I mean, there's always something good in every Bill Murray you see, in every movie of Bill Murray you see, and so yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of the characters are played solidly well by the actors, and it's a very well acted movie. And not only that, it's nothing spectacular, but it's also a great experience to just be able to see these characters develop as they go on in life. And it has a really strong point to it that most movies don't want to deal with nowadays. Sometimes a character just plain doesn't want to change their ways. And not only that, Bill Murray eventually, as the movie goes on, he changes in some ways, but his overall decision making, his life choices don't. And that's a very scary thought if you think about it. Some people are just not meant to change. And that's one thing movies don't do nowadays. They just have an automatic change to the person. And sometimes people like the way they are. People like being a jerk. And that's a very scary and different thought if you think about it. Yeah, it's just, there's actually one pretty funny joke. For example, Bill Murray gets, what do you call it? He gets a stroke. And so like he's trying to read these cards, and Melissa McCarthy, he's trying to read this one sign, and it's supposed to be a cactus, and he's just trying to say cactus, and then she says, it's a prick. It's a prick, Bill. That was actually pretty funny. I actually enjoyed that a lot. So overall, I rate this movie about a 3 out of 5 stars, and it's a very well put movie. It's nothing spectacular, it's nothing great, but it made me feel warm inside. It made me want to do something. So that's my review on St. Vincent, and I hope you guys have a great night. I mean, have a good day, or whatever.